This is a bit better than that. Jordan's a good bit taller than me. First of all, I want to say I'm so sorry for how hard it was to get into town. We did not know that they were going to block off the entire county for 2 blocks of a car show. Also, I want to say thank you so much for being here tonight, for supporting live music. It's super important, especially right now. It's been such a rough year for the arts, for a lot of things. But thank you so much for supporting live music. Give yourselves a round of applause for that, because that's super important. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff coming up here. Next weekend we have the Eric Bird Trio. They're a phenomenal jazz trio from DC, and they are actually, this is the album released for them. We have Hubby Jenkins from the Carolina Chocolate Drops coming Friday, September 3rd. That'll be a great show. We have the Patsy Cline Tribute, which is always really wonderful. That features several local women doing interpretations of Patsy Cline music. Not so much, what do you call it? Not impersonation really, but their own take on it. They're all amazing singers, and the musicians that play with them are wonderful. Sunny War, who's a beautiful songwriter, singer, coming Sunday, September 12th, and that's in conjunction with an art opening that we're doing, local artist Nancy Polo. So art opening, music, you get a 2-for-1 deal that night. Okay, there's a lot coming. The Randy Thompson show has been canceled, so that is on this, but the Randy Thompson will not be here. He's coming in 2022, so just make a note of that. We have these, if you saw these are great. They are refrigerator magnets with a little weird code here, and you can put your phone up to that on the camera and it'll take you right to the website. So if you're at home and this is on your fridge and you're like, what are we going to do tonight? And you put your phone up to that, you can figure out what's going on here. So that's a pretty nifty thing. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little winded with this mask on, running around with the mask on. Again, thanks for being here. I'm really excited about tonight. I really think this musician is phenomenal. Singer, songwriter, beautiful guitar player, and we're just delighted to have him. And here he is, Jordan Tice.
Thanks so much, Morgan. Thank you all for being here. We all made it around that car show all right, I see. I actually couldn't even figure out how to get by it, so I entered, and I didn't get a very good score, but they at least let me drive by. Tell me, mama, tell me true. Tell me exactly what you wanna do, 'cause I don't know. And it's almost time to go. Yeah, I can play my guitar, I can sing my songs, but you're about the best thing, oh, that I've got going on. So tell me, dear, what are we doing here? Oh, the little rooster crowing in his early morning way, he gets my mind to wondering if you're coming round today. Oh, let me know, 'cause I've got places I should probably go. Oh yeah, you give a mouse a cookie, and then he asks you for a drink. You give me some of your loving, and now it's all that I can think about all day. So hear me when I say, oh, tell me, mama, oh, tell it to me true. Oh, tell me exactly what you wanna do, 'cause I don't know. And it's almost time to go. Thanks, y'all. It's great to be here. Thanks for coming out. It's a treat to play in this beautiful room. Probably don't even need these microphones and things, but I mean, it helps, but it's just a beautiful place to play, so thanks for being here. Here's a song called Walk It. Well, I'm always walking around old street by street and town to town, 'cause it's the best way I've found to keep my spirits up and my worries down. Mind distracted with the constant sound of my heels shuffling and my footsteps pound. Walking round the way I'm wound, and there ain't no telling where I'm bound. But I hear you say, you're gonna have to settle down someday. And I hear just what you're telling me. And in fact, I even used to agree. I was quite settled down with the company of a gal I thought would love me endlessly. Then one day she came and said that she was leaving for eternity, and I never felt so terribly. So I started walking around to see what I could see, and I realized then, oh, that everything we know is gonna come to an end. So I hit the road, and here's what I found. Old New York down to Nashville town. Cranes going up the sky and then down, building on what's been torn down. And people for a while they'd come around, and then set off to some other place bound. And all these experiences compound that the whole world's humming to the constant sound of wheels and spin. Oh, and nothing's ever quite the same again. Well, ever since the dawn of time, there's only been one type of reason to rhyme. Everything born eventually dies, the universe expands, leaves it behind. Stay and move is just the grand design, that's why I think it's alright. I'm inclined to never to one place bind, and never to just one fate resign, and always seeing what I can find, 'cause it seems the whole world was created by a rambling mind. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, that's a song of mine called Walkin', and that song before is called Tell Me Mama. I had a record come out back in the fall called Motivational Speakeasy, and both of those are on there. And, it's kind of funny. It's like it came out in the weird alternate reality of the lockdown, and, now I'm trying to go back there and get it and bring it to you and tour it and play it for you. So it feels good. And that very first thing I played was actually, I just recorded a new instrumental record that I just announced last Wednesday. It's called Yesteryears, and it's just some instrumental stuff I kind of worked on during the pandemic, and that first one is called The Early Days of the Internet. It's one of those tunes. But last time I was here in, I think it was 2017, and I was kind of touring a more bluegrass kind of record called Horse County that I made, and I'm going to do a song off that record now, but it's the one non-bluegrassy one. Basically, it's kind of a ragtime guitar instrumental. And it's not the title track. The title track is called Horse County, but it's the Vice title track. It's called Horse County Rag. And it goes something like this. Thanks. Here's the Milk Cow Blues. Give you a little break from my personality and my own music for a second here. I learned this from Doc Watson. Woke up this morning, looked out my door. Oh, I thought I see my milk cow. I can tell by the way she lows. If you see my milk cow, please, oh, won't you drive her on home? I ain't had no milk or butter, oh, since that cow got gone. Oh, poor me. Well, you better treat me right, day by day. Get out your little prayer book and get on your knees and pray. You're gonna need my help someday. When you're gonna be sorry that you treated me this way. Well, good evening. Don't that sun look good going down? I said, oh, well, good evening. Don't that old sun look good going down? And don't you better look lonesome when your sweet baby ain't around. Oh, I tried everything, baby, to get along with you. Now I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna quit my crying, gonna walk right out that door. If you don't believe I'm leaving, you can count the days I'm gone. You ain't gonna see my face no more. When you're gonna be left wondering where in the world that I'm gone. Thanks so much. That was the old Milk Cow Blues. There's a million different versions of that song. There's like a Western swing song version, and yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I think that's something we can all relate to. Whether you lost the car show or lost your cow or whatever. Loss is a universal subject. Let's see here. I'll do something else off that Horse County record for you all now. And this is the last track on the record. It's called Didn't Think I Was Gonna, But I Do. And it's funny, I actually remembered the other day for the first time that when I first played this song, I played in like a band called Hawktail and do kind of a lot of instrumental stuff as well as this type of thing. What's funny, I always say that Hawktail is robust and instrumental, and this is sparse and wordy, so kind of covers all bases. But anyways, I kind of wrote instrumental music for most of my life, and it's really in the last 10 or, actually more like 7 years that I started writing songs. And when I first started doing so, it wasn't necessarily that I was ashamed to play the songs, but I was for some reason ashamed about, or not ashamed, but just kind of like self-conscious about the idea that the things I was saying in the songs would get back to me, like they were my thoughts and feelings or something. So I remember when I played this for the very first time, I kind of panicked at the last second and said it was a John Hartford song, so I could at least kind of not claim responsibility. It's definitely not as good as a John Hartford song, but kind of sounds like it-ish. It's called Didn't Think I Was Gonna, But I Do. friends just hanging out, the world ours to laugh about. Finding things in common wasn't hard. Until one day you did confess that you thought together we were best, and I gotta say it caught me quite off guard. I was heading south from New York town, rambling this country round. Springtime and everything was new. And it finally occurred to me that it's okay to feel free, and I didn't think that I needed you. Well, I didn't think I was gonna, but I do. And while we're at it, I hope and pray you say that you do too. But too bad I've been running around wasting your time, dragging my feet, couldn't make up my mind. I wasn't really thinking about you, 'cause I didn't think I was gonna, but I do. Well, you're the sweetest that I know. I should have figured out that a while ago, but flying high, I can settle down. But now I know what I need the most is your sweet love real close, instead of living day to day and town to town. So I'm hoping you're still up for it, that you haven't given up or already quit. Sorry for what this rounder's put you through, but I'm certainly coming round. I'm a pulling in, touching down. I was sleeping and I finally came to. And I didn't think I was gonna, but now I do. And while we're at it, I hope and pray you say that you do too. Too bad I've been running around wasting your time and dragging my feet, couldn't make up my mind. I wasn't really thinking about you, 'cause I didn't think I was gonna, but I do. And I didn't think I was gonna, but I do. And while we're at it, I hope and pray you say that you do too. Too bad I've been running around wasting your time, dragging my feet, couldn't make up my mind. I wasn't really thinking about you, but now I don't think I was gonna, but now I do. Thank you. All right, here's a murder ballad. Just like switching it up on you. This is it, if you go out and see old time or bluegrass music, this song's probably no stranger to you. The Wild Bill Jones. Yes, I went out for to take a little walk. I came upon that Wild Bill Jones. He was walking and a-talking by my true lover's side, and I bid him to leave her alone. And he said, my age, it is 21 years, too old to be controlled. So I pulled my revolver from my side, and I destroyed that poor boy's soul. He reeled and he staggered and he fell to the ground, and he gave one dying moan. He wrapped his arms round my little girl's neck, saying, honey, won't you take me home? next bottle, and we'll all go on a spree. For today was the last of that Wild Bill Jones, and tomorrow's gonna be the last of me. Well, they sent me to prison for 20 long years. This poor boy longs to be free. But old Wild Bill Jones and that long-necked bottle, it's been the death of me. Thanks. All right, here's another instrumental. This one's off of Motivational Speakeasy as well. And this dumb little guitar ditty. I probably worked on this thing for about 3 years. I just couldn't quite get it right. And it took off a million different iterations. At one point it was kind of like an 8.5-minute fantasia with like 3 different movements. But the whole time it was called Bachelorette Party. And I'm going to play it for you now. Thank you. I've done all I can do just to try to get along with you. I'm gonna send it to your mother, payday. Payday, payday. I'm gonna send it to your mother, payday. Just about a week ago, I stole me a ham of meat. I'm gonna keep my skillet greasy if I can. If I can, if I can. I'm gonna keep my skillet greasy if I can. Well, there's a rabbit in a log, and I ain't got no rabbit dog. Lord, I hate to see that old rabbit get away. Get away, get away. Lord, I hate to see that old rabbit get away. My knapsack's on my back, and the hounds are on my track. I'm gonna make it to my cabin if I can. Oh, if I can, if I can. I'm gonna make it to my cabin if I can. Oh, payday, payday. Gonna send it to your mother. Thanks. Some payday. I learned that from Mississippi John Hurt. Another song there's a million different versions of. Y'all doing all right out there? Good, good, cool. Just checking. Do a Carter Family song for y'all now. One of my favorite songs that they did called Distant Lands to Roam. This always happens. I need to sew up all my pockets but one because I always lose my pick and I'm kind of rooting around. It's probably not a good look. There it is. Do a little better than that. I remember very well on one dark and dreary day as I was leaving home for a distant land to roam. Oh, mother said, my dear boy, well, I hope to see you next year again. Fare thee well, oh, fare thee well. So I left my dear old home for a distant land to roam. Well, these words she said to me as she took me by the hand. If on earth we meet no more, then we'll meet at God's right hand. Oh, mother said, my dear boy, I hope to see you next year again. Fare thee well, oh, fare thee well. So I left my dear old home for a distant land to roam. Now I wandered far away from my home, I've gone astray, but I'm coming, coming home, oh, never more from thee to roam. Oh, mother said, my dear boy, well, I hope to see you next year again. Fare thee well, fare thee well. So I left my dear old home for a distant land to roam. Oh, I left my dear old home for a distant land to roam. Thanks so much. Maybe I'll do one more song and then we'll take a little break. That's all right? Cool. Awesome. But I got some CDs and things out there. If anybody's interested, I'll be back there hanging out if you want to say hi. And yeah, don't go nowhere. I'm just going to pop over and check, see if I won the car show in my Honda Fit. You should have seen the looks when I drove that thing by, man. Crank the engine. It's like a V1. Yeah, anyways, we'll see you in a few minutes. This is a song of mine called Matter of Time. It's on my new record, Motivational Speakeasy. Mama said, relax, boy, lighten up your load. Don't bring too much down life's long, hard road. Just do what you can, move a little more down the line. You're gonna make it where you're going in a matter of time. People gonna try and build you up, others knock you down, but most just kinda smile and nod when you're coming round. So just do what you can, move a little more down the line. You're gonna make it where you're going in a matter of time. If you open up the paper, you'll see it's all just one big mess. And turn and talk to anybody that you meet, and they'll tell you what's best. Or just do what you can, move a little more down the line. You're gonna make it where you're going in a matter of time. 'Cause you might know just where you were on the day that you were born, but the Lord knows where you're gonna be when old Gabriel blows his horn. So do what you can and move a little more down the line. You're gonna make it where you're going in a matter of time. In a matter of time. In a matter of time. Mama said, relax, boy, lighten up your load. Don't bring too much down life's long, hard road. Just do what you can, move a little more down the line. You're gonna make it where you're going in a matter of time. You're gonna make it where you're going in a matter of time. You're gonna make it where you're going in a matter of time. Thanks so much. I'll be right back. See you in a few minutes. All right. Everybody get what they need? Good, good. All right. Here's a real John Hartford song. The Howard Hughes Blues. This is one of my favorite songs. Well, I'll sing you a song about Vegas town and poor old Howard Hughes. He's locked up there in his hotel suite. He's trying to find his shoes, and he's got so much to lose. Oh, poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. Well, his nurses and his chauffeurs, they stand around and sigh. They mop the floor and wait on him, whatever's on his mind, and it's a hell of a lot to do. Oh, to God, poor Howard Hughes and all of his blues. If he didn't have a nickel and he didn't have a dime, he could do whatever he damn well pleased. He could do it all the time. But success is just a mess of overdues. About poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. He's always in the papers, and he's always in the news, but no one knows whose Hughes are whose, or even what's the truth, or who is getting screwed on account of you-know-who and all of his blues. And way down yonder on the Vegas Strip where the regular people pass, oh, someone said he's not too well, and I fear he's fading fast, but those are unofficial sources to the news. About poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. Well, if he didn't have a nickel and he didn't have a dime, he could do whatever he damn well pleased. He could do it all the time. But success is just a mess of overdues. About poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. Well, lots of folks writing books about him. Some of them are awful long. I didn't have all that much time, that's why I wrote this song. I gotta get me in a good lick too. About poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. Well, if he didn't have a nickel and he didn't have a dime, he could do whatever he damn well pleased. He could do it all the time. But success is just a mess of overdues. About poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. About poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. About poor old Howard Hughes and all of his blues. Thanks. I think you're sexy and you're afraid to be alone. We're a match made in heaven, so let's go and build us a home. We'll build it real high and we'll build it all around, because we don't know love from a hole in the ground. But let's just thank the good Lord for this bad little idea we had. It's exactly what we wanted, and Lord knows we wanted it so bad. But little do we know that we got it all wrong. And sooner or later, we'll be right back alone where we belong. You're everything I thought I needed. Yeah, pretty face and a barrel of laughs. And I know I fed your bill too, cause you thought I knew you deeper than that. And you so eager to settle down, and me so easily rused. We make two people both compatibly confused. So let's just thank the good Lord for this bad little idea we had. It's exactly what we wanted, and Lord knows we wanted it so bad. But little do we know that we got it all wrong. And sooner or later, we'll be right back alone where we belong. Not like the Seattle rain or a tub that won't drain. Oh, you're droning on and on with that same old refrain. And it's starting to seem to me you're still out for whatever you can get, whatever that might be. Apparently I don't have enough of it. You say I don't do enough good to keep up mind of this exchange. But frankly I don't even want to, cause the you I thought I knew has changed. So I know you ain't that different and I ain't all that bad. It's just we ain't got no love and this whole thing's pretty sad. And it's clear what needs to happen. Oh, the writing's on the wall. If we had more self-control, we could have avoided this all. But we couldn't just let it be. We had to push it this far until ourselves and everyone could see what children we are. But for now, let's just thank the good Lord for this bad little idea we had. It's exactly what we wanted, and Lord knows we wanted it so bad. But little do we know we got it all wrong. And sooner or later, we'll be right back alone where we belong. Thanks so much. That's my Love Gone Wrong song. Probably doesn't get much more love gone wrong than that. Except for Wild Bill Jones, where someone ends up dead, but those are different times. Anywho, yeah, that's off of Motivational Speakeasy as well. It's called Bad Little Idea. And I'll do another tune off Motivational Speakeasy. This is called the Stratford Waltz, an instrumental. Got this new guitar, and I'm kind of got my regular guy right back there in case I need him. But I'm trying this out, and it's funny. Occasionally, I'll be like, shoot, try to get up there, and one short or one high or something. So. This is the Stratford Waltz. Thanks. Here's a Bob Dylan song, one of my favorite Bob Dylan songs. I feel like that changes about every week, but just a testament to how many songs there are to choose from. This is one of his later ones called Trying to Get to Heaven Before They Close the Door. The air is getting hotter. There's a rumbling in the sky. I've been wading through the high, muddy water with the heat rising in my eye. Every day your memory grows dimmer. It doesn't haunt me now like it did before. I've been walking through the middle of nowhere. Now I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. When I was in Missouri, they would not let me be. I had to leave there in a hurry. I only saw what they'd let me see. You broke the heart that loved you. Now you can seal up that book and not write anymore. I've been walking that lonesome valley. Now I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. People on their platforms trading for their trains. I hear their hearts a pounding like pendulums swinging on chains. When you think that you've lost everything, you find out you can always lose a little more. I've been walking through the middle of nowhere. Now I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. I'll go down the river, down to New Orleans. Oh, they tell me everything's gonna be alright, but I don't even know what alright really means. I was riding in the buggy with Miss Mary Jane. Miss Mary Jane's got a little house in Baltimore. I've been all around the world, boys. Now I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. I'm gonna sleep out in the parlor, try and relive my dreams. I close my eyes and I wonder if everything's as hollow as it seems. Some trains don't pull no gamblers, no midnight ramblers like they did before. I've been to Sugar Town, I've shook the Sugar Town. Now I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. I've been to Sugar Town, I've shook the sugar down. Now I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. That one's very Bob Dylan-y. I don't like to use the word esque because it sounds pretentious. All right, so actually, that very first song I played, I was telling you I just made a new instrumental kind of EP that it's called Yesteryears. It's going to come out on October 1st on Fiddle Records, and you can pre-order it now on the internet and get the first track of it if you want, which is kind of more of a duo thing with my buddy Paul Kowert, bass player. I don't think it doesn't really work solo. But so I'm not going to play that, but I'm going to do 2 songs off of the new album, if that's okay. The first being the kind of minor, sad song. This one's called In the Garden, and then the second is a waltz called Breaking Through. The next 2, yeah. Needs a little practice. Missed a couple notes there. But that's only part 1 of the 2 new songs, Sweet, here, so don't break the flow. This is called Breaking Through. Sing a song of long ago when things were green and moving slow. People stop, say hello, or they'll say hi to you. Would you like to come over for tea with the missus and me? It's a real nice way to spend a day in Dayton, Ohio, on a lazy Sunday afternoon in 1903. Sing a song of long ago when things could grow and days flowed quietly. The air was clean and you could breathe, and folks were nice then. Would you like to come over for tea with the missus and me? It's a real nice way to spend a day in Dayton, Ohio, on a lazy Sunday afternoon in 1903. Would you like to come over for tea with the missus and me? It's a real nice way to spend a day in Dayton, Ohio, on a lazy Sunday afternoon in 1903. That's a Randy Newman song. Here's another sentimental song while we're in that zone. This is another thing I learned from Doc Watson. It's called The Days of My Childhood Play. Could I only find a way back to the yesterdays, to the golden days of my childhood play, but my life would be different, my enemies would be friends, my leisure not wasted, nor my life so full of sins. If I could only find the way back to the days of my childhood play. Could I only find those days as they were then, those golden days to live all over again, my path would not be empty, I'd make a mark in life, my mother's so happy and her hair not near so white. If I could only find the way back to the days of my childhood play. Those days as they were then, those gonna not slip away like dreams. Oh, the schoolhouse on the hilltop, the meadow all in bloom, the bird song in the willow knot, a world so full of gloom. If I could only find a way back to the days of my childhood play. If I could only find a way back to the days of my childhood play. All right, do a few more for y'all. This is another one off Motivational Speakeasy called Going On Down. It's the last track. Going on down and I'm coming back again. Oh, I'm going on down and I'm coming back again. Oh, I'm going down so far that I'm wishing I was where you are, and I'm coming back again. Oh, I'm a coming back again. The road I'm traveling is wearing real thin. The road I'm traveling is wearing real thin. Ain't leaving behind oh where I've been. I'm just going up and then back again, and it's wearing real thin. Oh, it's wearing real thin. Oh, restlessness is telling me to leave it all behind. Oh, restlessness is telling me to leave it all behind. But when I hear 'em out, what I find is, oh, restlessness don't have a plan in mind. It just says, leave it all behind. Oh, leave it all behind. Going on down and I'm coming back again. Oh, I'm going on down and I'm coming back again. Oh, I'm going down so far that I'm wishing I was where you are. And I'm coming back again. Oh, I'm a coming back again. Oh, I'm a coming back again. Thanks. Here's another Love Gone Wrong song that I did not write. But I got this from Doc Watson as well. Yeah. It's Doc Day, I guess, today. There's a million versions of this song as well. Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. Lordy, how they could love. Well, they swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. He was their man, he wouldn't do her no wrong. Well, Frankie went down to that bar room, get herself a glass of beer. She said, hey, Mr. Bartender, has my lovin' Johnny been here? He's my man, he wouldn't do me no wrong. I ain't gonna tell you no stories, I ain't gonna tell you no lies. Oh, I saw your Johnny about an hour or two making love with a Nellie Blythe. He's your man, but I think he's doing you wrong. So Frankie looked in through that window, and much to her surprise, there sat her lover Johnny, making love to Nellie Blythe. There was her man, and he was doing her wrong. So Frankie pulled back her kimono and pulled out a little 44, and a 1, 2, 3 shots rang out, and Johnny fell on that barroom floor. She shot her man, but he was doing her wrong. Oh, turn me over, Frankie dear, turn me over slow, and please don't touch my wounds, or my heart's gonna overflow. You killed your man, but I was doing you wrong. They took Frankie down to that courthouse and put her in a big armchair. The judge laid his gavel down, and he gave her 99 years for killing that man that done her wrong. This story ain't got no moral, this story ain't got no end. Oh, it just goes to show the woman that there ain't no good in the men. She killed her man, but he was doing her wrong. Well, thank you all so much. It's been an absolute pleasure playing for you all. Thanks so much, Morgan. And thanks, Nathan, on the sound up there. This is a real treat to play in a beautiful room with great sound. And thank you all for coming. And yeah, keep coming out, supporting live music. You know, definitely needs it right now. So, don't worry. I'm not quite done yet. Well, you know, I'm like done. Not like done, but like this, you know, like this will be the last song, kind of thing. But thank you all so much. It really means a lot that you all came out. Thank you. Here's a song called Chicken Dog. This is the ceremonial ending to my sets. A little rooster chicken doggy walking down the street. She stop and sniff, talk to everybody that she meet her with her head straight up, her tail held high. A little rooster chicken doggy's always on time, and every single day when the sun comes up, I stop and I think about the little yellow puppy, because you don't ask questions, she's always on time. She thinks she's gonna live forever, and she's always feeling fine. So go on and leave me with the blues if you want to. Go on and leave me with the blues. I ain't got no worries, got no time to lose. So go on and leave me with the blues. And just last Sunday, about an hour ago, I thought I saw the chicken doggy talking to a goat. Said we both got 4 legs, a fur coat too. He got some serious style and I'm super into you. So what do you say? You wanna be my girl? Well, you wanna be just friends, and we can be just friends, but I say let's be super friends, and we'll take over the world. Oh, go on and leave me with the blues if you want to. Go on and leave me with the blues. I ain't got no worries, got no time to lose. So go on and leave me with the blues. And the little chicken dog is still a-walking down the street. She got just what she need and she never miss a beat. She's got a million friends round each and every bend, and the story of the chicken dog is never gonna end. Think take a page from a book is what a way to be. And I'll eat beer cheese soup with a handbell choir and the chief of police. Just you wait and see. So go on and leave me with the blues if you want to. Go on and leave me with the blues. Well, I ain't got no worries, got no time to lose. So go on and leave me with the blues, everybody. So go on and leave me with the blues if you want to. Go on and leave me with the blues. I ain't got no worries, got no time to lose. So go on and leave me with the blues. Thank you all so much. See you again soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, you guys. Before everyone leaves, I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention this at the top of the show. I wanted to thank Michael Hobart for sponsoring this show. Thank you so much, Michael. We've gotten a lot of help and through this pandemic to keep this place up and running, and it's been essential. So if anybody ever wants to sponsor a show, let me know. And again, thank you so much, Michael. Good night, everybody.